Welcome back to Fog Wrestling, and we're here with AEW 14th of December review, and we kick off with another match in the Best of 7 series. But as we said on this channel, we don't watch this series because guess what? It's the same match every fucking week. Death Triangle make it 3-1. Did see the promo after it where Kenny Omega says that the next match they'll all be legal and it'll be an ODQ match. Again, no authority figure on AEW, so it just sucks. Or they play it into the fact that these guys are EVPs and they can make the matches. Again, the Elite fucking suck. They are a cancer to the wrestling business, and anyone that likes them is a fucking windy licker. I digress. I move on to the next segment, which was MJF referring to Ricky Starks as the Pebble, and that what will happen when he applies pressure. Will he make a diamond, or will he turn to dust? Hopefully, he turns to dust, because he's fucking you wank. The Acclaimed then make their way out to the ring. Satnam Singh, the big guy, Sanjay Dutt, and Jay Lethal come out, attack the Acclaimed, and then Jeff Jarrett whips out a guitar, cracks Caster, and he says, "Scissor this, Slapnut." And it just brought back like TNA PTSD, because I'm pretty sure Jeff Jarrett said Slapnut every week in TNA, but I completely forgot about it. Then I kind of fucking remembered Jeff Jarrett's reign of terror. But anyway, doesn't really matter. They pose for the gold, so they're going to be your new tag champs. I mean, they could do so much more with Jeff Jarrett. I mean, Jeff Jarrett could be in the world title picture for fuck's sake. But then again, we've said that with so many people in AEW. Matt Hardy, Sting. I mean, look at Jericho now. What the fuck's he doing? We'll get to that in a minute, because that's... I don't know what's going on there. Honestly, I do not know what's going on there. And then we get the Jericho Appreciation Society discussing backstage that the swing, the giant swing, it should be banned after Jericho tapped it. Was it Saturday night? It might have been Saturday night, could have been Friday night. Does it matter? No, it doesn't really matter. We've got Garcia not looking happy. And then Jericho said he's going to batter a jobber later on. We'll get to that a wee bit later on. But then we get Jungle Boy taking on Brian Cage. Surprisingly here, Jungle Boy wins. I didn't actually see this happening, but, you know, Jungle Boy's he's been pushed strong, damn it. He calls out Big Bill. Big Bill comes out. It's not actually Big Bill. It's Wee Bill, because it's Stokely Hathaway. And then Big Bill comes out with Lee Moriarty. But then, who saves the ring? Who saves the ring? Hook. He comes out for the save, and it's like, they're trying to make such a big deal. Hook coming out and trying to save Jungle Boy. It's like, no one cares. Nobody gives a fuck, man. No one does, right? Nobody does. We then have the Blackpool Combat Club backstage. Moxley says, "Oh, the show we're capable of last week." Did he haul last week, mate? You just watched the William Regal promo that was 3 weeks out of date, and everyone is on notice in 2023. And then Wheeler Yuta says, "You have to fight like you're already dead." Well, too bad when you watch this show, guys. You basically are already dead. You're going into it with fucking all the nails in the coffin because you're brain dead. You're given the worst 2 hours of TV time you could ever fucking ask for, man. It sucks beyond relief, and that's all Stevie's got to say for that segment. Wheeler Yuta, man, looks like the guy's got something wrong with him. John Moxley's on meth. Daniel Bryan fucking sucks, and Claudio is a boring bastard. You know, like, I'd rather watch paint dry than a Cesaro match, and that tells it everything you need to know. Next up, we do have the House of Black taking on the Factory, and again, does this not just go ahead and show you that AEW is just filled with factions, man? Factions that absolutely suck. I mean, the House of Black, the Factory. Honestly, man, it just sucks. It just sucks. The Black Mass kills Marshall. Q2 Marshall. Oh, Q2. It fucking sucks. And that's all I'm going to say about that. The House of Black win. We move on to a backstage segment. We get Renee Paquette interviewing Britt Baker. Out come a couple of jobbers. Blue or something her name is. She's like, "Can you wrestle too?" She's like, "Aye, I can. You want to wrestle on Rampage?" "Yeah, we'll wrestle on Rampage, brother." We then have Chris Jericho taking on Action Andretti. And you would think that Chris Jericho would be able to defeat Action Andretti. Now, this ain't Andretti that was involved in Formula 1 or IndyCar or whatever. This is some fucking jobber called Action Andretti, right? defeats him with a standing moonsault, and it's like people will mark out about this. Oh, it's a great. This guy's a bum. Looks like a bum. Will be nothing more than a bum. How long can AEW just keep on jobbing like their main guys out? The like absolute jobbers. Like who? Like people are gonna say, "Oh, this is gonna put Action Andretti in the map." No, because look at Darby Allin. He's worked with Sting. It feels like Darby Allin's worked with Sting for the past fucking 2 decades, and it's got him nowhere. He's nowhere near like at the main event level, right? Nowhere fucking near. There's not one person that can argue, right? So what is this Action Andretti guy beating Jericho? Jericho's just jobbed out to the swing, and then he's just lost to fucking Action Andretti. All this has done is weaken Jericho so much. Jericho should be in the world title picture, man. Or like just below it, fighting for the #1 contendership or something. Not losing. Like, shouldn't even be in a fucking match against this guy. I know people are going to be like, oh, he wanted to fight a jobber to humiliate him, and it turns out he got humiliated. Oh, it's brilliant storytelling. No, it fucking sucks, man. Honestly. It really does. This would have worked back in the Attitude Era when everyone was over and they fucking did it right, but not now, when the entire company sucks. And then Jericho backstage is throwing a huge fit. Script it or not, who knows? Because I'd be throwing a fit. But then again, Jericho's a fucking tool himself for agreeing to this. Just ludicrous. But you know what? I'm going to stop getting annoyed about it, because what's the point? It's fucking pish wrestling. And we're going to talk about Tay Mello taking on Ruby Soho, brother. Ruby Soho wins. Tay Mello, don't give a fuck about Tay Mello. She can stick the OnlyFans. I don't even know. What was Mandy Rose even using OnlyFans to get released? I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. After the match, though, Anna Jay came out and attacked Soho. Don't really care. Women's in AEW is abysmal. Adam Page then cuts a promo. Doesn't know when he'll be cleared to compete again, but he throws out a challenge here to Moxley about Friday, and again it's like. And it's like, is there a fucking feud not more worthy of a match than Rampage? Like, I'd argue that definitely. Then, guys, let's talk about the main event. We have the Pebble. We have Ricky Starks taking on MJF. In my opinion, this match was far too 50-50. I just don't understand why it was so 50-50. Like, is MJF just going to be a guy that has to look through every fucking match? You can just see him having to do roll-ups, low blows, DQs, distractions, all everything under the sun to win his matches. Like, even against jobbers like Ricky Starks and people, how the fuck is this guy even getting linked, like, comparison to The Rock? This guy is no The Rock, right? And it's even disrespectful to say he's the Pebble, because, like, people who have been, like Eli Drake, he is fucking well closer. Yeah, there's just so many, much more people, right? Like, people say, like, Roman Reigns is the modern day Rock, so therefore you could refer to him as the Pebble, right? But how much fucking better is Roman Reigns than Ricky Starks? What has Ricky Starks got? He's got nothing. He's got no look. He's like a fucking. He's like a Poundland Austin Theory. That's what Ricky Starks is to me. He's a Poundland Austin Theory. And to quote, who the fuck says that? That's not a good thing. That's a bad thing. Who said that in the Attitude Era? I can't even remember. My head's that flustered talking shite here about fucking Dynamite. But yeah, MJF wins, basically boots Ricky Starks in the balls, and then Ricky Starks hits the deck, roll up, 1, 2, 3. MJF is still your AEW World Champion. He's still the he's the new Diamond Ring, for the 4th time or something? The company's been running, The company's literally been running 3 years. How the fuck's he held the ring 4 times? Could someone tell me? Not 100% sure how that's even, like, mathematically possible, but anyway, guys, I want you to leave your thoughts down below. And in terms of a rating out of 10, I'm going to give it, I don't even know what I'm going to give it, man. The show sucked. It always sucks. What the fuck else am I supposed to give Dynamite, man? I'll give it 0. Nothing good about it whatsoever. Jericho jobbed it. This match sucked. The promos sucked. The matches sucked. Everything sucks. It's the same shit every week. Make sure you check out Rampage and SmackDown. And until next time, leave your thoughts down below. That's it for Fog Wrestling. Check out all the other stuff on the channel, like ECW and all the good stuff. But until then, peace, brother. Oh yeah.